Okay, today we're going to run all over Palm Springs doing a really fun retro shoot with a couple of really small AD100 flashes. They're brighter than a speed light but it's the size of a soda can, and an A7RV with dynamic range optimizer level 5 and skin smoothing level 1. We're going to be really mobile and fast. We're going to go to all kinds of different locations. Palm Springs is still in the 60s. It's a perfect retro world for photographers. If you like color and design, Palm Springs is the place to go as a photographer. All right, so these are just the warm-up shots. We're just having some fun here. It's only 8 a.m. It's already 110 degrees, but we don't care. We want to get shots. So a lot of these, I'm just holding the AD100 in my hand and the camera in the other. And we just go to a spot, click, click, and we move on to the next spot. So many great spots in Palm Springs. So many colors, and having the dynamic range optimizer set to level 3 or 5 really gives you that softbox look. And I have skin smoothing set to level 1. And all you need is a little bit of light, that's it. And then it looks like you're using a softbox. This is a great combination, great portable setup. Doesn't draw any tension. You just look like a tourist taking pictures, but you get this softbox look from those settings. I just put the flash in the bush on the left, and it doesn't look like a hard flash. I'm just filling in the shadows a little bit, that's it. And the DRO and the skin smoothing help smooth out the shadows even more. So basically, I always try to put her in shade, and then I use the lights to fill in the shadows. Almost all of these are handheld. And now I'm using a 55 1.8, my favorite portable full-frame lens. Palm Springs is so full of great locations like this. Here I actually use the light stand. You can tell I'm using a flash by the shadow behind her on the wall. You can kind of tell where the flash is. It's on the right, about 7 feet up. She's actually in total shade, and all the light on her is from the flash, so you can totally match sunlight with these little flashes. Alright, now my most favorite shots from the whole trip. Look at this. This is Zeiss 85 1.8, white balance at 5800, ND and a polarizer. I'm not using high-speed sync. She's sitting in shade, and all the light on her is from 2 flashes. I have one on the right and one on the left. So these little AD100s are perfect for matching sunlight in the middle of the day. Again, she's in shade. All the light on her is from these flashes. I love the look of these. This is the Zeiss 85. I just love these. These are so great. And of course, having a great model helps too. Kara's a keeper. And she's a ham. She's a ham. Flashback to the 70s. I love it. This is a great example of just being spontaneous. We saw flowers on the side of the road and we just stopped and took these pictures. And here's another example of being spontaneous. We were driving around, we saw some construction cones, we stopped. I said, hey, those match your dress. Get out there. Now here's what it looks like with no lights at all. Look at the shadows on her. This is a very harsh noontime light, and this is with a flash. Here you can see the placement of the flashes. I had one on the right, and I had one lying on the ground aiming up at her to fill in the shadows. I was just using the light stand as something to prop the light up. And you can see they're not very close to her. So these things are pretty bright for being as small as they are. So there you go. This is just the first couple of hours of the day. We did a lot more pictures too. Look what you can get just driving around and getting out of the car when you see something, taking some pictures and going to the next location. Fun stuff. It's really easy to move fast when you have these little AD100s. Alright, well, hope he inspired you. I'll see you in the next video.